movie that we'll be covering today is called Signed, Sealed, Delivered, A Tale of Three Letters. This is the sequel to the Signed, Sealed, Delivered, The Vows We Have Made that was released in 2021, and we are seeing it sequel after 3 years as it got released on the 12th of July 2024. The movies were a continuation of the popular series in 2014, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, so this movie has a special place in the hearts as this shows that it had a distinct fan base. The movie is directed by Linda Lisa Hayter, and it has a running time of 1 hour and 30 minutes. The reason behind the show having a very distinct fan base is because you won't see many shows covering the genres of comedy, drama, romance, and mystery all in one. So this movie will put the fans in nostalgia once they see it. Firstly, let's talk about the series for those who are not familiar with the show itself. The show followed 4 postal detectives as they attempted to return letters and packages deemed undeliverable by regular means. The 4 postal workers attempt to return lost and undeliverable mail to their rightful recipient. They make it a sort of mission as they learn about the history of the items and their contents. They learn the stories behind the mail and about the writer as the recipient who was intended to get the mail. So this is what's so interesting about this plot to this very unusual show. The cast includes Eric Mabius as Oliver O'Toole, Kristin Booth as Shane McNary O'Toole, Jane K. Crystal Lowe as Rita Hayworth Dorman, and Geoff Gustafson as Norman Dorman. These are our main characters, while the extended cast includes Rhiannon Fish as Charlie, Zach Santiago as Ramon Rodriguez, Gregory Harrison as Joe O'Toole, and Lisa Puckett as Dr. Callis. The movie Signed, Sealed, Delivered, A Tale of Three Letters picks up following the events of the prequel Signed, Sealed, Delivered, The Vows We Have Made. And as the title tells us, it revolves around the Postable's hunt to reunite 3 dead letters with their rightful recipients. We see the characters adjusting to their new lives, most notably Oliver and Shane are settling into their married life. The prequel, The Vows We Have Made, felt like an appropriate end to the Signed, Sealed, Delivered franchise, as all the characters looked towards the future and the central couple, Oliver and Shane, finally get married, ending the will they won't the storyline that stretched back to the very first episode almost a decade ago. Instead, the company shifted to continue the storyline through movies. A Tale of Three Letters acts as a soft, touching reboot for the franchise altogether. The film is centered around Shane and Oliver's life post-marriage. The opening scene is their honeymoon, which they are spending together in Europe, and it progresses as we can see the characters again. Meanwhile, their colleagues Rita and Norman are looking forward to starting a family. We also see Charlie from the previous film who returns to this sequel, and we see that Rita and Norman are assisting her to raise her only daughter. Overall, we witness that the characters have had some major life events, so different things are happening in everyone's lives altogether. At the same time, viewers who don't remember the Signed, Sealed, Delivered timeline, or who may not have seen the previous entries at all, have nothing to worry about because of the way they continued the story. In the first 20 minutes, we get to understand everything and all the characters, so we develop that familiarity. The fans of the couple Oliver and Shane might be baffled at the start of Signed, Sealed, Delivered, A Tale of Three Letters, which puts the spotlight away from their marriage, and that too quickly. The main reason for that is because we see them on their European honeymoon in the beginning. Then we see the title appear, and then they're already home, which makes it even a little bit more awkward. The sequence of events is odd in retrospect, since it has nothing to do with the very plot of the film. It would have been a bit stronger to open with the couple already having returned to their home and stumbling into their latest mystery, but that's secondary to the fact that both the couple are in this rough patch quickly after they've gotten married. A jump in time would have been more effective, and then it would have appeared more believable. Both are opposite to one another in certain ways, but this personally feels like pushing in more drama just for the sake of drama, but the chemistry between the two is unmatched. The prime reason behind that is because the actors have been playing these roles for over a decade now. That being said, the movie itself has more bumps into it than one can imagine, and the final 20 minutes seem as they have rushed into it so they can tie everything up and call it a day. One fine example of that would be that the third letter is related to the second one, so we can see that the movie doesn't live up to its name, but for the most part, there's still that element of lightheartedness which has been a major part of this series, as one feels nostalgic and you know in the back of your head that there will be a happy ending to it. So it's like those movies you watch on a lazy Sunday with your family and folks. That's exactly what makes this franchise a bit special than the rest. The acting done by the cast as usual was genuinely sweet and heartwarming, as were the scenes in this film. It makes you wonder what they are cooking up with their next project that we will get to witness in 2025, and we hope it lives up to the hype. The movie received a decent rating of 7.4 on IMDb, which isn't pretty bad. Not all, but yes, the expectations were a bit higher with this movie. Nonetheless, it was a good movie after all. And that's it, folks. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch the latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations for movie reviews, just drop them below in the comment section, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.